How are you? Hope you're doing well. Got a lot to go over today. Get ready. We're about to go boom, boom, boom. We're going to be talking Jay Slater today. And we have some online updates that a little birdie that we love so much, and we're going to leave her name off this time because she happens to subscribe and like and all that good stuff on all the characters in the Jay Slater case. She watches. She's part of that, watching their case. Well, she put together a string, that's what I call it, of information, of updates, of how everybody is behaving. But before we get into that, which, OMG, there's some dots connected like a star, like it's a dot-to-dot color book. I'll let you connect the dots. I'll show you what she's asking. I say, I show you. This is all about what they themselves have put online. We're just sharing it all in context, if you get my drift. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about what I originally wanted to talk about, which blends right in. Okay? And I've got a poll going along with this. So, Masca after party. That's what Ahab had claimed. That Jay said he wanted to go on partying, right? And then they all went to bed. Then he changed it and he said, wait a minute, he didn't have the key. But Rachel had already gone on with the story. Brad's mom. My son wanted to go home, but Jay had other ideas. So then I'm like, okay, wait a minute. When did Masca happen? Right? Like, would it really have been Sunday? Think about Rocky sleeping in the car. Now, Wax Unfiltered, hats off, my bro. I love you. I think you're wonderful. I love that you fight for justice. I happen to disagree kindly with you. I don't hear chains in the audio. What I hear are NOS cans. Right, gas. Balloons. Remember Ahab saying something about the kids going off to get balloons? Well, I have some things to show you today. You see my look? So, I like to role play so that you get the full extent of processing the information. I do it with myself. I role play. Here's how I role played this. See these two guys? Sorry, I'm off screen. See these two guys right here? Ahab, Rocky. Convicts, ex-convicts. All right. Let's pretend that you're at your house with your young kids, and one of your kids is 19-year-old male. All right? So we'll call him Jay. You see Jay getting all this, like a keyboard and some stuff together by the door. All right? You're like, where you going, son? Oh, I got some friends picking me up, and I'm going to hang out with them. I'll call you in the morning. I'm just giving you a hypothetical. Just let's see how you respond to this. So after a little bit, there pulls up a car. And out of the car come two guys. Now, your son's 19. These are 30-year-old men, right? And they come up to your door, and you're like, yes, can I help you? Because you don't think they're here for your son. Because, my God, they're a decade and a half older, right? They're almost double this kid's age. So you're like, can I help you? Now, this is who you're looking... Well, this, where are you? Right here. This is who's at your door. You don't know anything about them. They're like, yeah, Hey, matey, we're here to get our matey Jay. Yeah, it's totally mad. We're going to have a good time. You're like, you want to step in for a minute? So they come into the front door and you're like, so, my son's getting his things. A normal parent at this point has already got their name, address, driver's license number, birth date, social security number, and ready to call the cops because something's off. But you're going with the theory right now, right? So my son Jay is getting his stuff. I have a couple questions. So, you said you're Ab and Rocky. Wow, those are interesting. Rocky's an interesting name. Is that your real given name? See, right now I've already got a question why this guy's called Rocky, but whatever. You get to the point. You're like, all right, so what do you guys do for your day job? And they're like, well, that's the thing. Well, we're kind of into crypto because, I was in the pen. Like, I'm an ex-convict. He's an ex-convict. And now we're into crypto. Anyway, that's how I do my money. But Rocky was sleeping in the car the whole time, so I don't really know. But he likes to work out and drink water. And you're like, oh, wait. So you're ex-convicts? Hold on, Jay. Just keep getting your stuff. Where are you taking my son? Oh, well, it's like a cottage. It's kind of like, so I was quadding up in this mountain because this girl that was like really young, but I didn't sexually do anything to her, but she's really young. She wanted to see the mountain, so I took her up there, and yeah, it was like, I love it. So I'm staying up in the mountains in Masca. At this point, is there anybody in their right mind not like getting the red flags out, ready to trip your kid if you have to and tackle them before they're leaving with these two folks? Because something is amiss. So then you're like, oh, that's a nice ride. Where'd you get that? It's a rental. And you're like, it's a rental? So you're not even from this country. You're just here on vacation. You're taking my son. You and your ex-convict friend here, and you're okay. Well, can I just ask you, what are you convicted of? Is it something not so bad, or what is it? Oh, the news said I was like some mastermind over like the county line kids, the gang. So yeah, I did 10 year stint. All right, Jay, time to go. That's your response? You're all good with it? Or is there not something wrong with this whole thing from the get-go? Why is any of us allowing anybody else's opinion to normalize a situation that this 19-year-old left public, allegedly? Right there should be an investigation, in my humble opinion, because it's a very suspicious relationship that led to this child no longer being alive. I say led because if he had not went with Ahab, he wouldn't be at the end of a mountain, if we follow what Ahab himself said. And that's it. He was like, oh, that's his blanket. That's where he was. That's my story. That's what I'm sticking to. Welcome to 1111 True Crime. I'm Mama D. This is a live broadcast. Now, if you want to share your opinion, because I don't always have time over here because we have a short amount of time, I've got a ton of stuff to show you. But you want to share your opinion, jump over on my second channel, which is the follow-up to this live today. So that is 1111 Crime Story. There'll be a thumbnail. You can do the time warp with us. We'll jump over there, and that's where I read all the comments and get your feedback. I got a poll going. Let's check this out. When do you feel Jay went to Masca? Never. Never. Not alive or dead. Never. Never was in Masca. 20%. Saturday, the night before he was reported missing. 37%. But that's not the lead number. Hold on. That's the close second. Sunday, the day he went missing. 4. That's it. 4%. Listen to this. 136 votes. Jay's body was dumped in Masca only. 39%. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. So. Let me show you a little bit of what we got going on. Let me get my mouse rolling. What did I do? I want to say thank you humbly to all my beautiful mods, Jennifer Swain, Debbie Gazzardo, Zoe, Rach Not That Rach, hello lovelies, and you just never know, Jennyville might pop in if she's not already here. All right, so this is the actual email. I thought, why should I break it down into these lovely presentations when it's just better to leave it in its true, raw, transparent form? And this individual, I noticed that if I say this person's first name, she may no longer have access to these accounts that she follows. And we want her to have access. So she is a true 1111 true crimer. And I'm just going to leave that alone. That's all I got to say. But you might, in your mind, know the level of work that went into this. Could be one of our very important people that stay on this case like glue. So, she says, hello. That ever strange Chris Tenegrief is acting odd again. Now, she just sent this to me. He is now messaging Warren to ask Warren to get Wax to call him. How inappropriate. So that's the person's post. Let's make this big so you can make sure you read it yourself. I'll read it along with you. So you can see right here. Let me click it. Right here. This is Chris's. Okay? Warren. Get Wax Unfiltered to call me directly instead of creating videos online. ? You and him are mates, and I'm always there to help. So instead of stupidly online something, why hasn't your mate Wax rang me yet? Thanks, Warren. And then he writes, Warren is a grown man and can speak to whoever he wants. Scared that the truth may come out? Chris Tenerife. Right? What? Is that why Wax showed that Warren was indeed talking to him? And indeed he did. All right, let's continue. This is wild. How immature. Do you not feel that's immature? I feel that's very immature. What are your thoughts? Uses rocks, of course, just saying. Ocean Deep. Gary T, hello. If you let those two idiots in your house while waiting for Jay, by the time you leave, your valuables would be gone. Thank you, Gary T. Ah, that's crazy. Zaxxon. Holy buckets. Zaxxon just gifted 50 Starlight memberships. And tonight is our third night of the week for our TC Radio. So 50 new members. Please take advantage of that. Stop into our beautiful Zen environment for our Starlights. That way you can thank Zaxxon yourself in live chat, as well as join all of us. We have a third of our members that are watching. What I'm doing while we're doing TC Radio is this week I am painting, and we've got our mountains done, just like I said we would. We've got our sky done, and now we're bringing in the trees in the foreground. It's going to be beautiful. You don't want to miss it. It'll be a lot of fun. As well as, and again, thank you, Zaxxon, so incredibly much. That is mind-boggling. I am just so grateful for our Earth Angels. That's just amazing. Amazing. Carrie Ann, thank you. Thank you so much. She says, try again. $5 Snooper Chat. Thank you, lovely. Thank you for your support. That's wild. I'm still seeing gifted membership. Gifted membership. Thank you, Zaxxon. I can't even describe how I feel. It's just amazing. Thank you. I'm trying to catch up on chat. It is rolling. It is so fast. Debbie Gazzardo, enjoy your membership to this fantastic channel. And love you, Zaxxon. Nikki UK says Mastermind and Ahab don't go together. Jody Sinclair, evening all. Hello, lovely. Angela Poole, good to see you. Karen Bell, Gail Cashin. I think it's normal lifestyle to them. Interesting. I am doing well. Thank you, Bespoke. Thank you all. And whoop. Okay, I was going to read that, but chat just flung. Brian White, can you... Okay, good question. Can anyone explain Brad's countdown to the holiday saying, so many days till we do Ryan Cooney? Ryan Cooney was the last person Lucy set up a GoFundMe for. Really suspicious. So many days till we do a Ryan Cooney. I need to see that. Can you send that to me? It is immature, Kelly. You're right. Talking about this post. Oh my God, he's like an entitled school kid. Tricky Nikki. Gorgeous painting. Well, thank you. It's going to be exciting to see how it comes out. Amy Lavrig, thank you, love, for the $5 snooper chat. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Oh, Brian White, can I get a membership? I always miss them. Must go by second name. Listen, lovely. I need to make sure you all realize we don't get to choose it. YouTube randomly selects the person to receive the membership. Make sure you've got membership accepting turned on your YouTube account. It's not per channel. You have to say overall, I accept membership. So you'll have to find where that is in your account. I'm not a tech savvy person, but you turn that on. Now I'll give you a tip. The more you're in a live chat on my channel, the more we see those are the individuals gifted first. And then it overspills, it seems, into the replay crew. I wish I could gift to my replay crew more because you guys are insanely supportive and I'm just so grateful. I have a lot of Earth Angels. Earth Angel says, timing segue, right? What does Chris mean? Scared the truth will come out. I personally am taking a guess, knowing the way that I see Chris through my perception would be interpretation, my humble opinion, is that he was trying to say that he wanted to prove that Wex wasn't talking to Warren in some way. That if I don't know, because he would have been talking to Wax. What? Yeah, I get what you're saying. What is that meaning? True Seeker says, hi, Mama D. I snapped that off Chris' profile, and the white writing is just my opinion. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we've got, thank you. True Seeker 333 is saying, Warren is a grown man and can speak to whoever he wants, scared that the truth will come out. And so that is truth. All right, I'm glad I read that. Let me get this back on. I've got to clear this up now. The green writing is Chris Tenerife. The white writing is allegedly Truth Seeker 333. Okay, got it. Let's continue. There's so much more. I know that this person's like, you better speed up if you're going to cover all this. All right. Look at this. What? I don't know if y'all remember, and I'm not going to give him any more time of day than I got to, but do you remember the little posts that he made that had like 3 views that said all kinds of, well, and there were several in a row where he was targeting Mama D, Chris Tennegrave, right? He was all like making it sound like he scared me away. I just wanted out of the drama. I wanted to get it back to square one about Jay. I have other cases I can focus on till the drama dies down, and then I come back in harder and hit it harder and refreshed. That's how I do it. I did it to the Sebastian Rogers case. The drama, every time it swoops up and nobody is listening or paying attention to this missing kid, they're all just about creators and drama, I drop out of the case. I'm not completely out. I'm on the sideline. I'm watching only important stuff. I do it with every case. The drama got big, and Chris thought he had taken down Duncan's channel and even gloated, but he had to eat crow. He had nothing to do with it. All right? So he thought he could like bully me into this idea that he had taken down Duncan's channel through his power of army followers. But if you've only got 3 or 4 views on that little post, it didn't happen. All right. I just wanted to share that with you before we look at this. Chris has now, the writer says, Chris has now deleted his entire TikTok account and removed his YouTube yesterday. However, it's back. His YouTube is back, but with a new look and no content. Let's take a look at that. Ah, shoot. I did it wrong. There it is. Okay. New picture. Chris Pennington, 230 subscribers, owner of the Mario Scry Holdings, right? Same guy. Let's look. This channel doesn't have any content. You know what that's called? That's called dirty delete. All the Jay Slater content that you were so proud of, gone. Oh yeah. Just saying. Amy Laverick, thank you so much for that. That is so kind of you guys. All the blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Zaxxon. Thank you, everybody, for all your support. Thank you. I just want to make sure you know I'm so grateful. Aw, Rach has got a point, you guys. If you don't want me to, start telling you comedian stuff, which I'm not funny, then you need to hit the like button or I'll start breaking out in stand-up comedian stuff. No, I would be terrible at that. Andrea says Zaxxon is a living legend. Well, and Jennifer Swain is too. We have some amazing supportive people that I'm always shocked when somebody gifts generously, whether it's $1 or $50 or more. To me, it just shows the universe is inspiring them, right? To share their love, to inspire me, to inspire you. And it all comes back around. Hi, Andrea Carlin. You're not late, love. It's always divine timing. Lou says, I had a free membership from Jennyville before. I was so thankful for it and me more addicted and now renew it every month. Thank you, Lou, so much. And now I've got some good content. Zaxxon, yes, please make sure to turn gifting on for your channel. Thank you, Zaxxon. Chris is not a bright star, in my opinion, says Kay. Earth Angel says, you do amazing, Mama. I think between us all, we can solve this case. Maybe he is afraid the truth is coming out. I think Truth Seeker 333 is right, and I think you are too. Kirk 99 says, did you take it away or did chat rip it away from me? Oh, it missed. In my opinion, Christy wants to temper with YouTubers and TikTokers, either by gifts, threats, or blackmail. If I was a YouTuber or a TikToker, I'd keep my healthy distance. He is bound to be watched by police. Chris made a video 6:30 a.m. my time, so it was 7 his, apologizing to everything, then made it private. What? OMG! Wow. Wow. Can we just celebrate this moment of saying you got to treat people with respect? Bullies are not tolerated. Boom! Drop the mic. Bullies are not tolerated. Just saying. That's crazy. Jean can't find anything that says accept memberships. I wish I knew how to do that. How do you turn gifting on? Sorry. I am not sure, love. I wish I did. I wish I knew. Oh, we got to get back over here. We are flying through the time. All right. So, here we go. Let's continue. There's much more. We may not even get to it all. Interesting that this is Brad's mom, Rachel's channel, and it says bullies cause depression. Depression causes suicide. Are you a murderer? Is she talking about... Isn't that weird that that would be posted and then there's the whole I'm so sorry? I wonder if this was really towards somebody specific. Maybe there's got to be something going on behind the scenes. Yes, it could be targeted at people that talk about Brad. Because, you know, what way better to manipulate than to use this type of thing? But bullying spread awareness. Bullying spread awareness. I will say that. Look at this. Talking about this, let's look at Brad G. She says, Brad's new Instagram profile picture is very odd. Isn't that weird? Let's take a closer look. The only picture he's got, look, it says one post. 36.5 thousand followers for one post. And this is the post. This little bitty post right here of Jay and Brad, right? Let's continue. She goes on, the poster says, closer look, what is he trying to tell us by putting the dollar emoji? I wonder. Let's look at that profile picture. The only picture is Jay and Brad. The only post. And here is the profile picture. Money signs for the eyes, a green tongue with dollars coming out. Let's bring that a little closer for you. If I can get it to work. You seeing it? Okay, let's continue. Wait. Okay. She said, Warren's latest TikTok post, bless Warren, my heart hurts for him. And this is, I'm going to give you a trigger warning. This hurts. I ache for Warren. I'm about to show you what he's got there. It's a couple posts that broke my heart. says love you. It's a picture of baby Jay. Love you. Baby Jay. Then says, dang, I wasn't going to cry. A touch is heartbreaking. Y'all know I wear my heart on my sleeve. Silence doesn't always mean you have nothing to say. This is Warren, Jay's dad. Silence doesn't always mean you have nothing to say. It may mean that you realize no matter what you say, it won't change anything, and that sometimes silence is the wisest response. Wow. All respect to you, Warren. Deep respect to you. Then it has this guy sitting with his back on the bench, just trying to sip his cup of coffee. This poster goes on to say, this is Harley Soul's latest Instagram post. Harley Soul, Tyler Beardsworth, and Tom Hilton. Pay attention. So, we've got right here, let me bring this up to you. How we doing on time? I always try to do shorter videos. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, this is Harvey Soul. Right here is Harvey Soul. Right here is Tyler Beardsworth. Right here is Tom Hilton. Okay? Follow along with me. This is Harvey Soul's page. Remember, Harvey Soul is the one in the car at the airport with Rocky and Ab. She goes on to say, can you remember the email I sent you where Tyler Beardsworth was standing by Jay's grave with his middle finger out? Age. I really do wonder how much Harvey Soul knows as he age. I really do wonder how much Harvey Soul knows as he was partying with Ab in Tenerife when Jay, and we do know that's true. He's on the Tic Tacs, right? Those white Tic Tacs up there in Masca with Ab doing the hear no evil, see no evil, tell. Yeah. Harvey must have spent time with Jay in Tenerife if they're good friends, as he claims. Harvey Soul often posts pictures of him and Jay on social media. Both Harvey Soul and Tyler Beardsworth have lots of photos with Jay. I can't get my head around this odd friendship connections. All right, look at this. 7 posts only. 2,144 followers. Whoops, I do it again and again, and y'all, I'm so sorry. If I click off this at all, I lose it. All right, so let's look at these pictures down here. We've got the Tom picture, right? We have another picture and another picture. And then we have Harvey Soul with Jay Slater picture and the blue. Okay. Just follow me out here. Like, I was like getting goosebumps reading through this email. So, again, we've got the 3. Harvey Soul, Beardsworth, Tyler Beardsworth or whatever, and Tom H. But then we have Harvey Soul and Jay Slater. Then we have these two together. You can see this is Brad. I'm not sure who is that. That's Harvey Soul. Then you can see a bunch of them together, including Brad. Now, let's continue. Tom Hilton updated his profile picture, and she says TH likes his photo so much, he has it as his profile picture. Look at this. Right? There the 3 are. We're right back to the beginning. Now let's continue. I also find it a bit odd, maybe I'm reading too much into regarding Jay's cousin. Jay's cousin, Summer Louise. Debbie Duncan posted about using some of the GoFundMe money to fly out family and friends to help search for Jay for support. I wonder if Summer Louise was one of those people. She flew out around the 25th or 26th of June, according to her photos, and has posted lots of photos and videos of her, quote, holiday. I find it very odd she calls it a holiday if she was flown out to search for her missing cousin. It's all just so odd, and the more I dig into Jay's family and friends, the more odd it gets. Summer Louise also flew out with a girl named Gabrielle in the photos with Summer. Coincidentally, Gabrielle is very good friends with Chloe and Megan, who were the girls in the video live with Brad, the loud girl. She is also close to Lucy Wilkinson, who is Brad's ex-girlfriend. And I did it again. Hold on. All right, so we read all that. Here we are. We got the flight coming to Tenerife, right? Summer Louise, holiday vibes, Blue Heart. Interesting. Here's the two girls, right? This one here almost looks... Okay, never mind. I'm not even going to say it. Not going to say it. This is some weird stuff. But what I'm looking at... Look at these jet bike safari. So it says, here is Summer Louise celebrating her 21st birthday in December. She also poses with Harvey Soul holding a picture of Jay. And indeed, she do. It says, thank you to everyone that came to my 21st, one of the best nights I've ever had in a long time. You all make it so special. The only thing missing was our Jay Slater. Wish he could have shown them moves. What? Wish he could have been showing them moves of his off. And right here you have Harvey Soul, Summer Louise, holding a picture of Jay. I'm just saying. That's a lot to talk on. That's a lot to talk on. That's what you're going to be talking about over there on our second channel, 1111 Crime Story, where we're going to get together and discuss everything that you want to talk about. Did Jay make it to Masca? I don't think so. Let's look at our poll. All right. When do you feel Jay went to Masca? Never. It's 20%. We have over 225 votes, and that number's going up. When do you feel Jay went to Masca? Never, 20%. Saturday, the night before, 36%. Close second. Sunday, the day he went missing, we're stuck at 4. 4. That means out of 225 votes, not even 4 people voted for that. Okay, Jay's body was dumped in Masca alone. Only. Like, wasn't there before, just dumped. 40%. Wow. I want to thank that very beautiful researcher. I've already thanked them privately, but I want to say that is some serious work you put in. We appreciate it. We know you're not giving up on Jay. We're not going to give up nothing. We're staying. And it's full steam ahead. So, it is that time of the day. Let's get our sound, right? where we're going to jump off here. And, well, not off. We're going to jump on the thumbnail. So get ready to do the time warp with me. If you would like to continue on, we're going to do the time warp over to 1111 Crime Story. Are you ready? I'm ready. Thank you humbly for hitting like, subscribe, make that little subscription gray. Right? We hit 34,000. You guys are amazing. I thank you all. Celebrate. Now, before I really go, I almost forgot to tell you, I'm making a community post for later. I am going to be on as a guest for Valentine's Day over on Tommy Jude's channel, Once Upon a Crime Time. I adore the man. He is incredible. We share the same family. Everybody it's just a beautiful place. We're going to be talking Idaho 4, no doubt, and in depth. That's going to be an interesting conversation. So, if you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, come join me and Tommy on Once Upon a Crime Time. I can't wait to see you, and I will see you again very soon. I love you. To the moon and back. I jumped it ahead for something different. You find me hilarious, North Country girl? Jumping to the left now. See you real soon. You'll be there, Haley. I'll be there. Can't wait, Debbie. Oh, and join me to paint tonight. All the starlights. Last night of the week for members only and TC Radio. Don't miss out. I love you guys.